Just waiting for my game to boot up. And there we go. Alrighty. Okay, let us pick up. Not quite where we left off last week. I did some renovations on the old base again. Okay. Where did I leave off, though? That's the question. I don't want to spoil anything just yet. I mean, it's kind of here. Well, let's just do this real quick. While I'm in here, and my brain is still firing on some cylinders here. Weapon racks. I feel like that's good. Right, I should be able to go in there and look at things. What there? Two, 3, 4, and then you got 5 and 6. I think that should do well. Hey, Frank, how you doing? I did some renovations on the base over the weekend. Now there's another wing. Doesn't just stop there. There's a whole new wing to the place. Let me see if I can show you. Yeah, now it kind of curves around this way. It used to just stop right there. I added another room. And we're going to go right inside to show you it. So this is now going to be the weapon room. Where I'm going to have just racks of weapons. All of my miscellaneous weapons. And inside here, every type of armor that you can make. I looked online. There's like 32 armors. So there's 32 mannequins in here. I'm also going to bring up the lodestone to be in here. It makes the most sense having a circular room. That's what I'll do right now. I figure I'll make a final base tour once everything is done. And like put that online somewhere. Because this actually looks heckin' cool like this. I think, anyway. And then I could also have capes on display on the wall. Can I put capes on this and hang them down from there? I'm thirsty. Oh yeah, I gotta put armor on stuff. I have it all in this chest over here. Can I just throw them all in here? We good. Don't gotta be doing that. Work on that later. I'm more interested in exploring the Umbral Sands today because that's the content that dropped when I first started playing. And I want to see it. Plain and simple. Let's throw a potato in the poop bin. Do I have everything else processed? I think I've processed everything I need to process. I need to repair. I don't even need to carry that mace around. I'm going to carry that mace around just in case I don't like it. Repair. I don't know if I like this Titan's Wrath thing. It's cool. But I don't know. It might be a better weapon to make. For a two-hander. Do I want to go hammer? A mithril warhammer or a mithril greatsword or a great axe? What does the most damage? The great axe does. I could make that, just get some cursed leather. Oh, I gotta fix this too. We can make some cursed leather. That requires draconic and this, right? Let's just go with like 4. And then I wonder what new build pieces, like, base-wise we're going to get. Any kind of new... Because I know I have... the Umbral Sands build pieces for, like, the house, like, the buildings and stuff. But I don't have any like, clue about, like, what new... I think adamant is... there. Okay, let's open up the chest. Oh, I got stuff in my chest, too? Dude, what have I been doing? I just needed like 16 of these. That's all I was looking for. Blacksmith bench. Hoping they increase the slots in the personal chest. Me too, actually. I need 32. I can't count. I took half of what I needed. Let me just take them all. Make this guy here. And that'd be nice. That'd be real nice. Right. I don't have any room in the miscellaneous. Process stone. Stone's over there, but we have woods over here. What else do I have? The stones are really heavy. That's the problem. Furs and cloth. Boom. What else? Tannery. You go here. Here. Start streams? Yeah. Go into it. It's actually kind of fun. I've been... When I say how long I've been streaming for, it makes my heart hurt sometimes. 'Cause it's such a... It's such a huge amount of time. Stones. I've been streaming since 20... Which 20 was it? I want to say 2014. Maybe a little sooner. I remember the first game I ever streamed on Twitch was Lego Marvel Superheroes. Straight from my PS4. Yeah, here's the thing. You don't have to share anything about yourself you don't want to. You could do stuff like VTubes. 6, 8, 10, 12, 18, 22, 4. So 24. Let me go to sleep here. There's this one program called PNG Tube that I found. You don't have to have your face on there. It does basic animations all for the cost of free. I use it when I'm feeling sick or I just don't feel like being on camera every so often. It does happen. Let's see what else I needed. 24 of you. And then than the regular logs. Yeah, just stream without a camera. 4 times 12 is 48. Build it, build it, build it. Alright, now we get to organize weapons and stuff. Peak content. Bone. Okay, so stone, bone, bronze, iron, steel. That's the order we're going. Sort. Where's me tools? Iron, steel. Did I get rid of my bronze pickaxe? Oh well. Stone. What did you have to make for the stuff here? Bone club, stone club. So yeah. Stone pickaxe, bone pickaxe. What was it for the axes? It was just stone logging axe. And it went into, what amulet is that actually? Oh. Oh, that's the agility amulet, okay. I'm guessing that's in the armor bench? No, that'd be in the blacksmith's bench. Tools. Bronze logging. Iron logging. I guess I threw it away. Well, let's make another one. I'm determined to have everything cataloged. Cataloged? Yeah, cataloged. Because I am silly like that. Next row is going to be shields. So wooden shield, leather shield, bronze shield, iron shield, steel shield. Then we've also got other stuff. Oh, it really is. And I appreciate it because when I really get into a game, I do go hard with it like this. Pickaxes. My axes. Can't put shields in there. That's disappointing. They really need to put in like item holders like they'd have in Valheim. Really gotta start. Yeah. Alright, so clubs. Bow. I'll go bows. I have more bows than I need. I have space for. Short bow. Oh, because they have long bows and short bows. Alright. Ash, short bow, crystal bow. Short bow. And we have long bows. Is the hunter stag bow a short weapon? No, it's a long bow. Ash, crystal, wild is all I have for short bows. Ash, oak. Should have one for basic ones and then ones that are like special. Wild scouts. So crystal is a special one. Ash, wild, oak, ash, oak, blightwood short. I don't know if I have the undead bow. Hello. Oh, I do have it. Never mind. Hold on, we have ash, oak, wild, blight, ash, oak, wild, blight. So blight, wild. So my brain does it right. I don't have any willow logs, so that's fun. Steel bars. Yeah, I got the hunters. Hunters here. I don't have the wolf's longbow yet. I gotta go through them all and get it done. I guess what I'll do for now is I'll just throw everything on racks and I'll organize them like off stream, I guess. Try to classify them all. First, let me see if it all works. Before I go crazy making things. Miscellaneous. Try to have a hand. No luck getting the stag bow. I don't know how I got that one. I know what what vault was that? It's the one that's hard to find. For me, it was hard to find. And just start putting everything everywhere. Zombie hand. Oh, it's full. That one. So do these basically have a front side? Does appear so. How do I know which side is the front side before I put things in it? Drops off the archers in the Highlands 2% and I got it? Damn. RNG was on my side for once? Feels, that's a weird feeling. Shields don't go, but those do. Alright, miscellaneous is now good. I know inside, Dowden, there were definitely shields. Yeah, I haven't gotten the shadow sword yet. That's one I gotta say I haven't tried, and I was trying to farm. I don't use great swords much either, but like I want all the things. 40 here, and then I need 64 stone. Alright, dude, I'll be right here. Setting up my teleport mats. Alright, so I have fragments. I have that. I should probably take these out of here. Free up some room and put them in the miscellaneous chest. Until I decide to go back there. Alright, let's eat. Let's go make some more sandwiches. Which ones are these? Glazed pumpkins. I don't have enough pumpkins for that, but I have the pumpkins here. Alright, well those are cooking. What can we do? We could do the armor stand, I guess. Leather. Do I even have much leather stuff for, studded leather, leather cowl? No, I don't really have much of ranger stuff, so I'll start over here. Leather. Studded leather. And I think the next one I have that's a lot is... I have Wild Archer. There we go. Then we have Necromancer, but if we go that way, I think it's this way. Wizard, Apprentice, Wizard, Dragonkin. I'm missing the Dark Mage. Three, 6, 9, 10. I think you start here, wizards. And then the rest is all this guy. Reinforced, bronze, iron, paladin, steel, hoplite. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You, sir, start these guys. I think there's one more in here, or did I get them all? One more. The White Knight stuff. We have so many more to collect. I also need to put in sconces. Furniture. This is the blue room still. Black salvage. I feel like having it. Here. Here. There is evenly spaced, and then here and here. So I need how much black metal scraps? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 10 soft fur. Five and then 10 soft fur. Is it soft fur? Hold on. Yeah. 10 of this. And then 5 scraps. Black salvage pile, actually. And that room is well lit. I think our pumpkins are done cooking. The room is lit. I think we also tear down this wall. Put it up like that. Yes. Yes. Welcome back, Frank. Now we are lit, and I have transported all the armors that I have. Their final resting place. I'm thinking about over here, maybe putting in some of those decorations I've been getting, like... Maybe not that guy. Some of these. Like in the corner, but there's only one corner. But yeah, we're all set up now. Just gotta go make some sandwiches now that my pumpkin's finished cooking. There we go. Hey there, Cam. Finished all the mage armors, got the dragonkin to level 7 since you liked it the most. Nice. I gotta just make me some sandwiches here. I like these ones the best so far. I'm out of maple, which is fine. That also eat up red berries. Yeah. We'll get them later. Alright. Gonna take a nap and then we'll go to Umbral Sands to start the day. Okay. Sorry it's morning, you have to get up. Don't tell me what to do, Dad. Alright. Let's go. It is time. Finish your farming route right before. Oh. Nice. Why does it always look like there's still a thing down there? Like a sword. Node stoned. Is there one for... No, it's just literally right next to the door. Can I take a... To go through this... I'm surprised they don't remove this barrier once you defeat the boss. Oh. Fleet-footed infusion. I'm good on this stuff here. Bastion. Have to go this way, right? Yeah. Doric is gonna open up a door. I get to be treated to a cutscene, and it's all gonna be great. Alright, we're a slow swinger now, okay. A good route for essence if you ever decide to level up rune crafting. Or oh, I have like so much essence right now. Here we go. Let's watch the cutscene. First time.
When Kuldra claimed the continent, some bent the knee to their new queen.
Five-headed dragon?
Guru chose to flee and found refuge in the dunes of Umbral Sands. For a time, they knew peace. Trade flourished, prosperity grew, and their civilization thrived. Then came Fuzan, a tyrant of flame who delights in fear and suffering. Beneath the sands, Fuzan uncovered something ancient. An Elder God device, long hidden from the world. The device was guarded by the Kothar, eternal sentinels of Elder design. Fuzan bent them to his will and claimed the power for himself. With the device, Fuzan turned the sun into a weapon, scorching the desert. The Moon Guru burned and were driven into the shadows. Iclarin god of the dead, has taken interest in the plight of the moon guru, yet is unable to intervene. But in the realm of death, he has heard tales of dragon slayers. And with them, the hope that tyranny may yet be answered with vengeance.
That's cool. I think there is some OG RuneScape lore here. I haven't played it myself, but Dragon Guru. Be very happy if you could travel to Al Kharid, my camp in the southeast. It was my job to bring an envoy from other regions. To my knowledge, the world that we're in here, Ashenfall, this whole thing, oh my goodness, that's a lot of desert. Like this whole continent here, basically, hiccup, is hidden from. It's another continent, like running parallel. But all the creatures you encounter, like everybody in Dowden Reach. Oh god, that guy is cool. That also frightens me. Oh, I'm getting burned. Oh boy, that's not gonna be fun. There's a lodestone here. Hey, little thing. Devil Kebbit. Okay. I have to avoid the sun at all costs, essentially. This is rude, giving me lore that I'm gonna die reading. Sand-worn leather tome. I'm gonna read that in here in the safety of the shade. Sand-worn leather tome. We had honor once, long, long ago, on a world of emerald leaves. We hunted our prey without blade nor bow and took only what we needed. This Logrim taught us, may her memory never fade. The abomination slew Logrim, not for honor, not for the hunt, but for the love of power. She enslaved our people, turned us into foot soldiers for wars we should never have been a part of, took our young and trained them to be killers, murderers, not the hunters we should be. Honor stripped out in favor of bloodlust, and too many of our kin agreed. So what could we do but leave? We passed through the forest, mountains, and lost many along the way. Those of us who chose to follow the guidance of the moon rather than the Dragon Queen's will-o-wisp firelight. We shall preserve the honor of our people, well, what is left. I am now old. The ache in my bones tell me that my time comes to an end. This great desert before me shall be my tomb, yet I will die free. I will die as a true guru, in a hunter, not a killer. When my body rests beneath the sands, let it begin a healing cycle for my people. Let this land flourish and my people with it. Let us be the children of the moon again. God damn, I love the way this writing is. Scorch bar fills it, we just get really thirsty and you don't drink, you die. Bar resets pretty fast, walking into any. Yeah, I saw that. It's pretty neat. It's interesting how the different mechanics work here, but this is cool. I mean, it's hot, but it's cool. Desert weed, seeds. What is this about? A logging axe? Hold on. I have one of those. A more powerful axe to get a cactus. That's preposterous. Blue barrier protects the town and you from the sun. Oh, look at that. I guess I'll learn that in the lore. What's this stuff out here? Hold on. Well, yeah, now I can use my mount finally. All of doubt and I couldn't summon my mount. There seems to be nothing out here. Nothing over here. Sandstones. I would imagine this is going to be a huge building block for the pieces of this area. Why couldn't I cut down the tree before? Didn't even like want to interact. Aww. I really gotta up fishing. Yeah, that's right. There's carpets you could ride. Moon sprites? Oh, a human, not one seen in, not seen one in centuries. You will want to talk to the moon sprite shaman. Puck puck. Hey, the moon sprites tell me that you are the one prophesied to map the Umbral sands. While I am old, this clan is young. They may live in the sands, but the clan does not understand it. The moon sprites have a task for you. Travel to the top of tall and rocky locations around this map. Some sprites will be waiting for you. Use the moon sprite's power of echolocation to map the sands, survey it, then you will bring that knowledge back to me. Okay, bud. Who are you? Yarlaith? The other camps are really missing out on moon sprites. I mean, I get it, both Uzer and Manafem are headstrong in their own ways. But it's the moon sprite's nature to want to help. They were raised that way. I woke up this morning and one had fixed a hole in my undergarments. That's a good moon sprite, I guess. Nothing back there. This granite? That's just stone. Bunny cactus. So I have to find another tree type out here before I can grab a hand. I'm not native enough to think Fuzan is going to leave us alone just because we're the furthest camp from him. I'm packed and ready to run wherever his shadow falls in the camp. Did you see him fly by earlier? I was halfway to the mountains. I was ready to enroll with the Black Knights. Eat adamant before the tree? Okay. We want to talk to the elder, not me. Oh. Where is the elder, my dude? You're not very helpful. I left my parents in Uzer. They wouldn't come with me to Al-Kharid. They said that the journey was too much for them. I can't face thinking about them there. They don't agree with the decisions of the elder, Gaimbin, and they have no choice but to remain. I'm saving for a wagon so I can go back for them. I pray to the river goddess that there's still time. So these are river folk, huh? Well, that's somebody I just got a quest from. Dormy, the merchant. If you want to trade, you need to speak to the elder first. There's an order to these things. Where is your elder? Lekker elder. Anak Kamarian. I really do. An Kamarian. Cameron. I'm just going to call him Cameron from now on. But he's too young and inexperienced. It should have been Domri or Valus, real citizens who know what is needed to survive in the Umbral. They would have worked with Fuzan, not rebel like teenagers. So this elder rebelled against Fuzan. What's this? Oh, that's the stone that does the protecting, huh? I like it, I like it, I like it. Are you the elder? But if the elder's a teenager... Delicious to view you, but Al-Kharid elder says that the visitors must see him first. Where is he? I also like how the theme has changed now that I'm in the desert. Oh, you're over here, aren't you? Cameron, the elder. If Ixlarian. That's her name, Ixlarian? I'm not disagreeing with you, but we are a young clan, only a few years old. We have barely learned to survive in the desert. We aren't ready to confront a dragon. Elder, with all respect, I'm not asking you to face Fuzan. Leave that to me. I'm merely asking for your clan's mirror lens. And what then? You use this mirror relay to blast Fuzan's volcano, and he flies here in a rage. We are not warriors. You cannot do that to my people. You are the god of the underworld. I know how this works. We couldn't stop you from taking our mirror lens, but please earn the trust of my people before you condemn them. So he's like Anubis, okay. That's the elder. Hey, we hope we might be safer moving further away from the dragon Fuzan. For at least a while that was true, but he has been making raids around the camp, and his Kothar have been making demands of our goods. But that doesn't mean we can just take the fight to Fuzan. History tells us that resisting the dragons has not gone well. Wish we could meet on better terms, adventurer. My name is Ixlarian. Ixlarian, god of the underworld. Souls are coming to me from the Umbral sands at a faster and faster rate. My good friend Death informed me that the culprit is Fuzan, the dragon tyrant of these dunes. It is time to push back, and there is no better weapon than this relay mirror, or this mirror relay. It is lacking 3 mirror lenses, but once complete, it could concentrate a light beam on Fuzan's volcano. You've done so much good in these veiled lands, I beg you to do some more. Could you talk to the Al-Akrid leader, earn the trust of the people, and gain the mirror lens? We would only need 2 more to complete the relay, but it would be a mighty step towards slaying Fuzan. Always the Ixtharin. Okay, thank you very much for that, Cam. Malakt. My first year as an elder, and I'm stuck between a dragon and a demigod. As convincing as Ixtharin is, but there's an L there. The L silent? As convincing as Ixtharin is, it will not be enough for my people. They will not just bow to his whims. My people do not trust the gods. That has gone badly for them. But you, adventurer, my moon guru, could learn to trust you. Please help my people with any tasks they may have. Only then will my people accept your request to hand over our mirror lens. Will you accept the burden that Ixtharin and I are placing on you? Sure, why not? Thanks, adventurer. I'm sure my people will make use of you. Give me 1 second. I have to attend to my nose. Alright, back. I've learned recently that I'm allergic to something called mugwort. Like, deathly allergic to it. And, it's kind of everywhere that I am right now. There we go. Gain the trust of the Al-Kharid camp. So I have to do the tasks I just picked up. Ooh. Spun into a durable thread. Okay, so that's the new flax. I gotta make another bunch of... I'm in the questing clan of Runescape. We've dived deep into the lore for over 15 years. Oh, damn, dude. That's impressive. Alright, so I gotta do quests for this guy. I thought you might come to me. All the camp is talking about the human and dog who want to take our mirror lens. You need the tribe's trust, and I'm a trader. I connect everyone here. Thus, you need my good word. Well, it won't come easy. I want 3 moonstones, a gem I have never personally held in my hand. They are so rare, in fact, that most moon guru will tell you that they don't exist. If you want my help with the elder, you better hope they are correct. My guess is that they are to the west, hidden in rocky areas or caves. Under gypsum, maybe. Okay. Ooh, this is green now. It never happened before. They were always blue. Lovely human, it is tasty that you see me. It delects my eye to see you. Human tongue is not my first tongue. I am Moon Guru. But enough funny chin waggling. You will help me with task. I am slicer and server of flesh for Guru. I am Butch. Bring me 3 raw farm meat, 3 calphite shell fragments, and 3 cactus steaks from bunny cacti. Speak to me again if you want some clue. Okay, and where's the 3rd task I have to complete? Blacksmith. You'll be the one who wants to remake the mirrors. It smells like a folly to me, but I commend the spirit. Broken as they are, the mirrors are sacred to us. The river god has placed them here as a reminder of who must protect the Umbral sands. But before we can add the mirror lenses, we must fix their frames. As you can see, they are mangled. Bring me 3 adamant bars to fix their frames. You can mine ore to make the bars at various mining spots to the south of here. Beware of calphites mined. So I have to bring back calphite pieces, but he just said to watch the calphites. I'm concerned about the calphites. Interesting. Alright, so there's one. There's the other. There's those. Interesting. Why are they green? So I guess side quests, optional quests, main quest, asks for quest. Raw farming. So I guess this is the one I'm going to do first because I could actually maybe kill things to get the materials needed. Reputation quests. Ah, I get it. That's actually neat. Well, I don't get singed in the nighttime. Fuck off. You're cool and all, but fuck off. I might not like this axe, but it does a huge amount of damage. Wait a minute. 1, 2. I see multiple towers out here? What are you? What's a calf? So there's spiders. Desert spiders. Okay, so I knock him on his back. Alright, so they're not too tough. At the shell. Sun's going up. Sun's getting real low. Got goat. Alright, so that's for that. You're gonna be gnarly, aren't you? Weeds and that other stuff. Why are you shiny? Molten glass? Just chilling out here, huh? Oh. Carpet. this collection. Green memory of Menafos. Shit. Alright, I got so much stuff here. Put the please in the jar with the lid off. They'll jump high enough to clear the jar. If you put a lid on the jar for a few days, they'll never jump higher than the lid of the jar again. Even after removing the lid, you've been in the jar and down and reach. Use your mount. I'm trying to get the I got the mount like what do you call it? I got the mount a while ago. Didn't realize it. Played through all of Fell Hollow without using it. But now I'm trying to do the, what do you call it? Trying to build up the agility. So I'm fine without the mount, to be honest right now. Yeah, cheese definitely this land's currency. Because I have infernal fragments for Dowden. I have soul stones for Fell Hollow. Now it's Garut shit. This. I don't want to trash anything but the weeds go. I'll take the horn. Mystic cloth for sure, and draconic leather. Oh god, it's gonna get hot now. Does it get insufferably hot during high noon? Wouldn't like that very much. What am I looking for out here again? Oh, shells. Tens of thousands of Garut shit. I will be the richest man in all of the land. Hello there, goat. No, I mean like, I know that I'm saying, like, I mean like with the angle of the sun is what I meant. Like, does that change? Logging axe for that, but I gotta figure out how to get the other stuff. Like, does this area, I guess this area's sun doesn't change based on the angle. Farm meat, fleece, animal hide. Burn it up. Because I don't gain agility while I'm mounted, which makes sense. Oh, hello. But also, goodbye. I've got the gel fragments. That's a curable crucible engram of the helpless? Why are there eggs here? Ow. Butthole. I found adamant, but can I mine it with mithril? Break the... Oh, I see that. Oh god, that's a big... That's a big... This? Yes. How about we do some of this? Explode me, baby. Math ore. Getting pretty warm over here, huh? Cool off. Okay. The shadow of the cactus is enough? Really? That's crazy. Oh, well, look at that. I would never have thought that, to be honest. Thank you for that tip. That's going to be super useful. Oh. That is actually huge. Thank you for telling me that. Doesn't that crack it? There we go. That rock to my left, I should be able to get into, as you're telling me. That's gnarly. Alright, crack these again, because I can't get those adamants. This right here. Maybe not that one. Find unlock food that just gives you a chilled effect to slow the scorch buildup. Okay. That makes sense. You're a chest, though. Want to find the treasure. I guess also mining ore in the summer, or not summer, in the desert heat, wearing full body armor is probably also not the best thing. Well, I saw there was 8 seconds left. I'm gonna use it on that guy there. I feel like I'd get more use out of that other node after I've already mined as much as I have off of this one. Alright, I'm gonna go hide under a cactus now. This is silly. Kill the bugs. Sir. Not sure if I like this, I like this axe. But the shadows do change with the time of day. Hello, goat. Also, let's mark on the map adamant. Knew I heard you. Artisan. All that stuff. More adamant. But that's in the sun. That's trouble. I'm assuming I'm gonna need coal with the ore to make adamant. Ow, you son of a bitch. Goddamn goats. Okay. Good news is, I've got all this to put back. Umbral sands plots. I gotta figure out how to get the wood first, huh? I didn't put the adamant in here, did I? Those... What else do I have in here? Salvage with the right adhesive. Could be salvaged with the right adhesive. What could it be? It's not... You were giving me swamp tar. Adhesive? No. It would light up green showing me what it is, so it's not that. That much I know how that works. We process into a durable adhesive. Acrid adhesive. I don't have any food. Calcite shell. Alright, so I figured that out. Underdeveloped calcite wing, once powdered, has many uses. So powdered, huh? Shimmer scale powder. I really should just like pay attention to what this stuff says. 3 into a desert thread, okay. Shimmer scale powder makes infinity cloth? I'm guessing infinity cloth requires shimmer scale powder and whatever this stuff becomes. Okay, so that's definitely of this material. So this is going to move over to here. Mystic fibers, mystic thread. The cloth, soft animal fur. How about this? Let's bundle this up as such. That there. Okay. Calcite shells are a drop. Need more berries, so let's go do that real quick to make my sandwich. I don't know what this Nafata's for. Now we have this stuff. Desert weed seeds. And maple syrup. God damn it. I guess I could make this stuff here. Eat it. Let's make a couple of those, I guess. red blueberries. 10. Molten glass is there. I need that in the other space over here. This can go in the miscellaneous pile. Chest. Thing in there. Everything else was, I guess I could put money in the personal chest, right? Because I'm going to need that only in these places. Yeah, mob drop. Then, miscellaneous. Alright, let's go back into the Umbral Sands with no weapons and get my stuff back. Did I not even turn this one on? I didn't turn that one on. This goes back here. Alright. Let's see about taking a nap first, because if I can... Or maybe I don't. I got killed by a goat. Out of all the things I've done so far, I've killed dragons, giants, the undead. But a goddamn goat got the best of me. And I didn't have a drop there. Alright, here we go. Black crid erases. So 600 that way. Now we'll use the mount. Doesn't really feel like it goes that much faster, but it definitely does. Well, there was 2 desert kebits and 2 goats that got me, actually. I was also trying out a new type of weapon for the first time for me. I've never used the giant axe, so that's on me for taking fights with weapons I'm not used to using. Probably should have not done that. Yeah, the kebits are tough. One-on-one, they're fine, but when you get a group of them, it's trouble. Why is my shit all around? Oh, them... What the freaking frack? Got some raw farm meat. I guess that's good, huh? Yeah. This is a smart idea. I'm encumbered, I can't do much. Son of a bitch, I'm gonna die again. Eat. Son of a gun. If I wasn't encumbered, it would have been fine. Well, I was two-handing. But I also had that mace on me. So. Let me go to my shields. Let's see. Where is my miscellaneous? I think I have my mithril shield in here. Yeah. Yeah, I like this better. What was their combat update gonna be? Now I'm gonna go back in the daytime. I thought they updated combat in the June update. Or the July patch. Burp. Excuse me. Boom, boom, boom. Maybe another combat update. They only partially put it in with. Oh, it's only mostly there. Special attacks bar. Oh! A quick cast shortcut for the one spell or item which doesn't exist. People switch from to have it. What have it? Oh. I know they put in the rune switching and arrow switching with the mouse wheel, which is huge. This was before I had to take up slots on my hotbar. The hell's my mace? There we go. Personal chest. And my runes. That's what I put back there. Alright. Now we're back. That's right. I blew up the coal that was here. So I can just get molten glass for free here. Okay. Really? I don't think I've had a problem with it since they introduced it. I also don't use magic enough. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't use magic enough to be a judge of that. 27 seconds, so let's just start getting a little bit of this off of here. Drink. Explosion there. All right, Cam, I'll be right here. Yeah, I've been hearing about this. There's going to be some kind of, like... So if you're playing single player, how does the raid work? Because in my head, I hear raid, that's usually a multiplayer coordination kind of thing. in every game I've ever played whenever a raid is introduced. How are they planning on doing that? Fill stacks. What could we ditch here? I could ditch animal hides. Raw farm meat. You, and... Need a specific nightmare crucible. Okay. Everything else I want to maybe get rid of this. No, put these here. All heavy. Mini bosses, elites, puzzles, and low drop rates. Ah, so farm. Gotcha. Understood. Right, this here also has adamant. What am I supposed to grab here again? I gotta just check it out again. My brain is mush. 3 raw farm meats. Oh. 3 calcite shells and 3 cactus steaks. So I shouldn't have been burninating those other guys, huh? That looks like quicksand. Yeah, that's quicksand. I'm not gonna go there. Not till I get my carpet. Hey Frank, if you want to do one watches, I might take you up on that. I also might get into Runescape, like in OG OSRS. I actually made an account the other day. I gotta sneeze. My fucking allergies are kicking in and I hate it. What's up in this rock formation? Yeah. How you doing there, Mr. Swank? Frank Swank? Yeah, I got mounts. I got multicolored mounts now. I'll show you more when I get back there. When I get to a shady spot, I'll show you something. All of the mounts that I have unlocked so far. A couple of them. There's also 3 types of carpets that I don't know about yet. But yeah, this was the default one, I believe. These are all the other ones I've unlocked. I probably should use the sun-kissed one because, you know, it's of here, but I'm a sucker for purple. This looks mean. Oh, we got more eggs. Eggs. Hello. It only drops a taunt on the first blink. Okay. Yeah, us old folk. Gotta stick together. Yeah, but I wouldn't mind trying out OSRS. Maybe I'll try it on stream one day. I made an account one day on my phone, and I'm like, you know what? Because I can play this on my phone, that's kind of cool. Made an account, and then I realized it's 11:30. I should go to bed. So I haven't touched it since. Stuff here. Oh no, so many eggs. This is where we get the ichor from. I've kind of been itching to like play some kind of multiplayer games lately. I've been watching a lot of I don't know if you remember this show from the early 2000s, the Guild. What would I mark this as? This would be, I guess. I'm gonna leave it there. Yeah, well, I didn't realize how many seasons they came out with. I'm gonna give Fireteam. What's Fireteam? But what I was saying, the Guild, they're coming out with a, they got crowdfunded to make a movie. And what's her name? Felicia Day has been, if you go to her Twitch, twitch.tv/Felicia Day, she owns the rights to the show, because she wrote it. She never, like, offloaded it to any kind of, execs or whatever. So she's just been streaming it on her channel, marathon mode, to get people back into the show, because she's gonna write a new season where the guild goes to a Ren fair. But I didn't realize how many seasons of the show actually were done. Yeah, I haven't heard of the guild in so long. But like I said, they had a Kickstarter. They were asking for like $1.5 million to make a movie. So far, they've raised $4.5 million. So they're doing all the stretch goal stuff now. Coming out with a card game. Ow. Maybe doing more YouTube series stuff with her and Will Wheaton. Board game related, because that's how, what was that show? Geeks and Sundry, I think the channel was started. Gypsum node, huh? What's that? Divine rock. Drop 5 more on the ground, turn it into a personal mining vein. Oh, hell yeah. I'm gonna be rich now. I want to mark over here as gypsum. Is it not letting me put it down? Do I have too many nodes? Is there a limit to the amount of markers I can put down? It's bugged. Don't do it at my base. Okay. What happens with said bug? Speaking of. No, not teleport zones, markers on the map. Trying to put a marker on the map and it wasn't working. Let me see something. If I... Yep, there's a limit to the amount of materials you could put down. I could go through here and just undo all these. Now that I know. Well, now that I have that other thing. That spell I just picked up. Oh, of the node remaining. So you summon the node, it doesn't disappear when you destroy it, it just kind of chills, so it would just permanently stay at your base. Got it. Good to know. So I'm gonna do this for Ichor, or eggs, and the other one's for adamant. That's it for over here. There was... I could just, I guess, put adamant here, saying there's adamant in this spot. So I needed to get caliphite shell fragments, raw steak, and then cactus, but I can't get cactus yet. I have enough adamant, I think, to do some work. Let me do this. No worries, Frank, I'll be here. I'll be here for a little while longer. Let's get to drop one of those down again. The base. Right, so let's do this real quick. We have adamant, coal, dragonstone, this, them. Take a nap. See what happens. It's morning. You gotta get up. Wake up, wake up. Alright, let's go try to smelt some adamant. Let's see what we got in here. Anything? I don't have any fuel pellets? That's absurd. Mithril? Sure. It had 15, my dude. What the hell? Those guys are doing. And I gotta throw the Ichor into here. Gypsum. Yeah, I've learned when it comes to this stuff to like read the descriptions. A crumbly stone unsuitable for building but once ground. Same thing with the calphite wings and the stunted calphite wings. I like it when a game does that. Makes the same stuff, so I'm going to pull that. Round gypsum. So that's going to be in the processed stone box. Mithril bar, adamant bar. Acrid adhesives. I still can't make anything yet because I haven't touched the wood element. Brown gypsum's gonna go here. You're gonna go there. Ores and stuff go over here. Mithril and adamant go here. I had to bring how many to this dude? That was the blacksmith. Bring you 3 adamant bars. Okay, so that I can do. Adhesive. Calphite shells. So I have to put adhesives and shells together. That's where all my things went. Okay, put this in the chest. Yeah, as soon as I get adamant materials, I'm gonna be cutting them down. I just don't have it currently. Alright, Misk. You don't know what you're gonna be. Crucible Engram of the Helpless. There. Dragonstone. Leather. This goes in here. Be the tannery stuff, so I'm assuming just calphite shells we're gonna put down here. Shimmer scale I think is gonna be part of this. Ground gypsum goes into processed stones. Cool. Mithril goes there. Sandstone goes here. As soon as I finish offloading everything, we're going to go back to the sands. Yeah, we've only got a fuck ton of this acrid adhesive, it looks like. What new things did we learn? Standing Moon Guru carpet. Oh, cool. Oh. Those are going to be decorations for sure. What else do we need to know? Nothing else seems to have unlocked. Why does build tell me that it does? Anyway. Newest spell is a phase dash. Divine Rock, that's the one. Here's what we're gonna do. Where are you? Journal? Just mark all as red. Although I probably shouldn't have done that with all this stuff. Adamant arrow, adamant bows. Alphite bait. Oh, I need ichor for that? Gross. Gypsum wax. Scorch leather. So it's not even like a wood that I need, huh? Oh, wait a minute. Yew logs. There are. Desert thread is all that I need for the axe. Okay. I have one of them, I think. No, I have none of them. I needed a bunch of this. Alright. Herein lies the problem. There's so much stuff to collect. Burnt red berries. What the frick? How did I burn red berries? It's like the easiest one. Maple syrup. I gotta go chop down some maple trees before I do anything else. I don't have a tree farm. I cut it down. What I'm gonna have to do now, though, is expand this again. I'm gonna have to dump it out to being here-ish, but elevated, obviously. 2 more rows. Son of a bitch. I don't know if this can go this way. Yeah, they fixed that glitch, so now I can just use my axe like crazy. I love using that spell. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man, I really wanted to make this nice. I also hate whatever's making that sound. Oh, you really want to go, dude? Dead. 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 I guess I could push it out this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This looks ugly that way to me. Unless I turn these. 1, 2, maybe I turn these. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'd have to start here. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 goes to here. No. Then it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's one plot. That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. That's 2 plots. I'm actually better off the way that I have it. Doesn't make any sense. Umbral plots look different. Okay. So maybe I'll have an Umbral farm elsewhere. You know what I mean? If that's the case. Why is ground stone there? Don't make no sense. Oh, probably when I was demoing stuff. That makes sense, actually. Never mind me. Welcome back, Frank. These go here. Alright, all this stuff goes in over here. Drop that in there. This is already a fully done one of those. Placing everything there. What was deleting stuff? Astral projection. This guy, where is it? It would sometimes delete stumps. That's a dead dwellberry, isn't it? That makes me sad. Yeah, it would sometimes delete stumps and would not be cool. That's the reason why all of the area that I have my now farm used to be flush with trees. But I would only use my actual projection in this area. That's why there's no trees over there, because it deleted them all. The stumps were all gone. This whole area was like flush with trees, but it was deleting them left and right. Especially the better your axe got. It was something to do with the amount of damage. It was something like, you know, ever see Office Space where it's like, oh man, always decimal points, man, and blah, blah. Always screwing up somewhere with the decimal points. One of those situations. There was too much damage being calculated and it was transferring over to the stump. Don't know if that splinter consumes the stumps. It doesn't anymore. That's the issue I was also having too. Was that splinter was eating the stumps. Yep, they fixed it. Astral and splinter no longer consume stumps. Yeah, I would do astral into totem into splinter is what I would do to mass harvest trees. And then I noticed all my stumps were missing and I'm like, oh, that's no good. Oh, lore. Sun-scorched recipe book. Snake. I've always wanted to try snake. My grandmother told me once of a stew that used it, how the venom gave a spicy little kick when you chowed down on the meat. Yet I cannot find a single snake in the desert, no matter how hard I try. I know they're there. I've seen their tracks. I've discovered the remains of their kills. I've seen the bite marks on the ankles of foolish Garou who slept out in the sands. They're real. They're just hiding away from us as if scared or something. There is this old legend about snakes. I heard it from my father, who heard it from his mother, who heard it from, well, you know how this all goes. The story goes the desert once teemed with snakes. You couldn't move for fear of fangs in your sandals when you weren't looking. Poison killed more of us than anything else. It was a dark time for the clan. Then she came. The moon goddess, who moved like river water. She danced and danced, and the snakes danced with her. With each undulation, the snakes dug themselves into the sand, their writhing movements burying them deep. When the dance was done, the snakes had vanished beneath the dunes, never to threaten people again. It's a nice story. I've always liked it. Oh, but anyway, where was I? Oh yes, the recipe for the perfect cactus stew. All you need is, and it's torn off. I was like, how the frig am I going to get to 99 woodcutting without this? Yeah. Yep, it's a lot easier now. I gotta go find the Butcherman's. He's at the top over there. I got my 3 adamants. Which will make you like me now. Nope, not you. That's the Butcherman's. I gotta go to the blacksmith, who was... That's the market man. That's the blacksmith. This is the guy I gotta give these bars to. Seems like you have the bars we need. Hand over the items. The mirror will be fixed before you get the lenses. I'll inform the elder of your part in getting the job done. It was nice meeting you. Done. Ooh, monies. Get the carpet. Nice. I am gaining the trust of the clan. I have to be on the lookout for desert weed. So I can't just run around like a crazy person. Maybe I'll do this one because I can mine. Yeah, this is where we're gonna go. Oh, these little beetles only come out at the nighttime. Every day I was farming golems. I got a rare shield, 2% drop rate, and the following golem dropped rare carpet skins as well. Ooh, that's a good day. That's a lovely day, actually. I also come to learn that where there's one of these, there's many underground. They're not terrible. So you mean to tell me with the water rune, I couldn't do this in the sun and be okay? Just dousing myself with water? That don't make no licks of sense. Up there's the big guy. Howdy, folks. Alright, real quick. Guardians of the elite of the beetles. Oh god. So when I find a vault, if they exist out here, that's the boss, you're telling me. Is it up top? What did I just do? Phase dash? No. Oh. That's actually gonna be useful for some stuff. That both excites and worries me the way you said that. I won't spoil the boss. You'll find out soon enough, friend. I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna die, is what you're telling me. I'm gonna get got. Gypsum node? Moonstone! The thing that doesn't exist. Bunch of liars. Whole Bunch of nonsense down here. Hey, friends. Why is it registering 2 hits? I don't mind it. I just want to know how I'm doing that so I can do that all the time. Shit. I like that stuff's just buried out here in the middle of nowhere. You need the blink. Got the 1 moonstone. There's gonna be 2 over there, I guess, right? So much bug juice. I'm assuming the gypsum I need is always going to be hard to find, kind of. But as the moonstone's buried in it. Might as well get scorched leather. A farm meat, okay. Inventory management. Just throw everything in there. Yeah. 79. Alright, Frank, I'll be right here. I blocked that one. Oh, that's with gross quicksand, huh? quicksand doesn't kill you, it's just annoying. Am I correct in assuming that it's the water of this zone where it just slows you down completely? Oh, hello. Moon carpet. Already know this guy. Elder curiosities. Can be ground and smelted into pure obsidian. Take it. Second moonstone, let's go. Rock explosion. It's probably gonna kill those sandstones over there too. Kill one of them. Probably should have done the rock explosion on this one. Alright, so there is adamant here. I feel like there's adamant at every single rock structure that I've encountered so far. Seconds. All right, that's taken care of. Find 3 moonstones. I've gotten 2. Do I have 3? I've gotten 2. Where to take these now? Don't tell me the last one's up here. Oh, just regular old gypsum. Okay. Gotta go all the way back there now. Mm-hmm. I feel like there's more to find. I have to find another third one. Maybe this will work just in general. Yeah, that works. Don't see any more gypsum. Are these yew logs? Yeah, that's a yew tree. Alright, so okay, they're marked on the map. You. Don't have to mark them. Cool beans, got it. What are those? Also, have I been here yet? I don't know. It looks like it, kind of. Possibly. Yeah, we were just here. Okay. It was nighttime. Okay, so those are the yew trees for there. That's all quicksand, right? Oh, hello. Nowhere near the agility for that. What's all the stuff in here? Garu artifact and elder curiosities. What? Regular kibitz, okay. Got him. Also, I see you over here. You're mine. Ooh, white memory of Manafo. Super anti-fire potion. That's cool. Rock explosion. Do 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 do. Are you the last of the gypsums I need to find the moonstone at? Please? Yes. It wasn't marked, but I found it. Hell yeah. I can't jump out of it. That's the other trick. Okay. Well, that looks terrifying. Was that? Yeah, that was where it came from. Ow. So just gotta go back there. 138 meters, no problem. Except I hear loot. I thought I heard loot. I must be going senile in my old age. Alright, who needed the moonstones? You did. And scarcely believe it, the moonstones don't exist. I thought I was leading you on an impossible chase, yet, well, here they are. I am a moon guru of my word. You wanted my favor and trade for the moonstones, and I gave it. My task is done. I shall also make trading goods available to you. What do we have here? Tea leaves, dihydrogen monoxide, water. Oh, any crop I would ever need is available just with this now. Level 7. Oh, we gonna need a lot of stuff. 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, $35,000, $37,000 is what I need to make in this guy. $37,000. This is just for scorch resistance. Ah. Okay. Alright, that's 2. Gotta get desert weed, dude. Where? I gotta get that good. That good weed. Where do I even find those seeds? Out and about, right? So where didn't we go? We could just go places, right? So let's just go places. I need desert weed. That appears to be desert weed right there. Child storybook. Once there was and once there wasn't long ago a cub called Adon. He was always found where trouble brewed. The baker he tricked with salt disguised as sugar. A hunter he tricked with animal noises stolen from the shaman's magic bag. The elder he tricked with warnings of monsters when none were around. One night Adon found a cave in the desert lit with flickering flames. He called out to the cave, yet no reply he got. Twice then thrice he did call to the cave, and on the third time it answered. Are you lost, little cub? The cave called back to the boy. I have sweets and secrets if you just come inside. Who lives in this cave? Adon replied, tempted by treats but was wise enough to doubt. I am the sun, said the cavern, resting for the night. Look to the sky and see my sister ride by. When she and her foxes race through the sky, I come to this cave and enjoy treats and triumphs. Won't you share them with me? Adon was savvy, Adon was quick, but when else in his life could he target the sun with a trick? He stepped into the cave with a smile on his lips, a sparkle in his eyes, and a swagger on his hips. In the cavern he found nothing but a flickering flame, a flash of claws later, and he was never the same. His fur turned black like the soot of a fire, his eyes turned gold like a funeral pyre. When asked by the soldiers what he saw in the dark, he whispered of light, of embers and sparks, a crown like corona, and horns wreathed in flame, the most beautiful thing he could ever claim. The demon of embers reached into his heart, took hold of his future and tore it apart. So beware, my cubs, of light in the night and promises and secrets that burn far too bright. I love myself a good. I love a good rhyme. That was nice. Better at parrying those. Hey. Lots of eggs in here. So how much of this stuff do I have? I have desert weed. Not enough. There's more. Stay away, dragon. Do not mess with... Oh, I found the wisp. How does one get to there? Moon sprites have mapped this area. They wish to tell you a small story about what happened here. Garou lived in these ruins once. Puck Puck. The Garou were not so kind to the moon sprites. They not trust us, nor did they trust Fuzan. The Garou who lived here did not submit to Fuzan, and you see what happened to them, Puck. Right, that's one mapped area. Treasure. I know the glint of treasure in the distance. Oh. Or molten glass. Desert weed. Ichor. Over here? No. You don't want to mess with these guys, right? So I'm going to mess with them. what it was like when... Oh, don't. Just keep, please. Just keep going. Thank you. What was the recipe for making... Guru, not Guru. It was, I gotta get something for the U-logs. I gotta get the cactus for this guy, and after I can do that, I have the trust of this area, and I can get my carpet ride. Can I build a... Hey there, Benjamin Lundgren. Hello, it's been a while. If you don't... I know you don't... I don't know if you remember me, but how are you doing today? Benjamin Lundgren. It doesn't sound familiar. Did you have a different name? Possibly? When was the last time you were here, Benjamin? Following since June 15th. What was I playing? Oh, I was playing Satisfactory. Oh, you had the same name, I guess. But how you doing? Cactus steaks. Cut from bunny cactus. Up 2 big ears. Yeah. Doing good? Glad to hear. I got the calphite shells, and I have raw farm meat. I just don't have the other thing. Alright, put this one here. Stack things. Let's see if I can make... Can I build within here? Yes. Good. Let's put this here. Back home. Okay. I gotta see what the requirements were for making the axe. I think it was doable. That's right. It's no longer in that other room. Seriously, glad to hear you're doing good. I'm always glad when people are doing well. You do a specific nightmare thing. Okay. I'm getting some weird things. 9 desert weed. Makes me 3 desert threads. Desert threads plus the desert threads plus probably the shimmering stuff on the loom makes the infinity thread? Question mark? I just need the threads, that's all. I need to make 4 desert threads and get some more mithril go, not mithril, adamant going. Alright, let's summon this stuff. That's the mithril. That's the adamant. I ran out of coal. Okay. This is a cool game. This is the base that I have built in the middle of all of this. Alright, so now I can make other stuff. Cool. What else do I have in my chest? Hold on. Let's put this back. 20 of these. Take all this other stuff. I can't take all the other stuff yet. When did I start building? A while ago, actually. My first go at building in this game was a A very simple structure. It was a gigantic barn. I always tend to make my my first bases just like a giant barn because I know that better things unlock later on. Which is definitely the case here. Yeah, this was all just flat land. That house didn't exist. This house didn't exist. This area didn't exist. I'll show you the farm that I built actually in a moment. I just gotta get over here to deposit more of this. Just gotta get me some coal. I don't have any coal? That's impossible. Put the stone away. There we go. I can walk now. 20 in this. Start there. Okay. Yeah, so basically, this is the crafting area that I built. This is my berry farm. This here is my kitchen. I have built storage for my stuff. My clay working area. Then we have the house. This is just a normal room. This is where I do all my rune crafting. This is another just holdover room for my personal chest. Bedroom where you sleep. I've also decided to start making a treasure room. And then I have finally begun working on a weapons display room with all the weapon racks. And all of the armor that you can possibly get in this game on mannequins. And a lodestone to teleport around the world. But then, there's more. I also have a pretty significant farm now. Basically, every single plot you could, every single crop you could grow up until Umbral Sands. Everything has its own 12 plot, thing I'm in the process of building. Or growing at this point. But it looks like I have some things I didn't, take care of very well. Yeah, all of this is vanilla too. I didn't use creative mode, so everything you see here I had to go and actually get materials for and put in the work to build it. So, yeah. This has been a labor of love, but it's like I've been enjoying the crafting in this game so much. Like the building. I've never done this before with a game like this. But yeah, I think I'm in this game deep. Let's split this and put it there like this. Alright, the other thing I gotta do is grind up some wings, apparently. That's working on the stones. Yeah, this is where all of my chests go, because everything's crafted from storage, as long as it's within reach. But yeah, that's my base tour for now. I recently added this wing on here. I gotta put windows and stuff to make it look better, but yeah. Anything that goes here? Not really. Son of a biscuit. Goddamn warbits. Oh yeah, here's a graveyard. I just found headstones and planted them there. Where is this stupid warband that always makes me sad? There they are. Part of me wishes I started a custom game where I could actually toggle the minor world events off, like the warbands. Because that's annoying. Here's the rest of them. And it stopped. Okay. Up these packages. Yep, I am still here. I just gave the tour of the base for Benjamin over on the Twitch side. We've got a bunch new items to process. Split the stack. No. Oh. There we go. Gotta go on a run to get a little more desert weed, so I can craft the threads I need to make the next item. To have the wood, I have the adamant bars. Yeah, I gotta put more coal in there. Where do I put my coal? Drops. Okay. That can't be all of the coal that I had. Gotta be somewhere. There it is. Couldn't find it. Made me sad. Now, Jesus, I have a lot of adamant. Split this. There we go. Yeah, so that's gonna start spewing out adamant bars. All those shells are done. These get dropped off in here. So as soon as I get to be able to chop down yew logs, I have enough desert weeds to make 12 plots for that. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Progress is made today. This is super anti-fire potion. Removes burning stacks and grants future protection from burning. That's a new one. I'm going to put you here. Gypsum wax. Dihydrogen monoxide. It's just water. That's H2O. H2O is dihydrogen monoxide. I need 3 ground gypsum, 1 adhesive, 1 water to make gypsum wax. I need gypsum wax as a building material for something. I forget what it was though. So stone. That goes there. Chill here. More calphite wings become this stuff. And just like that, we've got a ton of adamant bars. So I think to make weapons, I needed gypsum wax, I believe. If I wanted to make... If I want to make anything, it's scorched leather and gypsum wax, which I don't know how to get scorched leather from. Desert cloth. I gotta get one more of these. I really want to go on another run to find this cloth or this thread. One more real quick. I haven't even done a lot of this area yet. That's the last thing I gotta do is I gotta get an axe so that I can chop down the trees and the cacti. That's the last thing I have to do. I also don't want to burn. To my left was a whole bunch of the desert weed. I don't think it's been enough time for it to respawn yet, though. Desert weed. I wonder if I come out here with the chop, but with the scissors, it'll be better. Game? Okay, so that's a weird thing that just happened. Cool, cool, cool. Explosion for the coal. Weird that it's closed with nothing to offer. Not sure if bug or I'm bugging. What's a goat doing up here, dude? Find like 2 or 3 more desert weeds and I'm good to go. Where the hell are they? That's where adamant is. I don't need adamant right now. Plus I don't even think it's spawned back in yet. Good news is the sun is setting, so that means I don't have to worry about getting like burned. Like desert weed should be around wherever there's vegetation, like these trees. Bunch of coal here. Adamant there. Actually, let's just do this here. Whole bunch of diamonds. That's gonna be a lot of adamant there, okay. 28 seconds. There's gotta be adamant or something I could mine in the meantime. There's coal up here, I guess. Alright, so I should have enough time passed to do another rock explosion on that adamant. Try to go back around that other way. Maybe desert weed has a different grow rate than everything else. I hope. Oh, I love the music. I love the fact that it's just another take on the main theme. It's fantastic. Some nodes are needed for the other stuff. The gypsum wax. Brown gypsum, water, and something else it was to make it. Dihydrogen monoxide. You can't use fresh water that you boil. You have to buy it through the vendor, which is wild to me, but okay. I don't think you need it that often, hopefully. It does require you doing some, like, exploration. One more little bit of exploring to do. For some goddamn weed. Not one. I remember it being over here. More up here. Yeah, night times when these little creepy crawlies come out too. Desert weed. This brings me back here. I don't think I can buy it off the merchant either, which makes me sad as well. Maybe I can. Who knows? Let's see. Desert weed is not for sale, but this is 25 coins. There's some desert weed. Okay, we're good. Pick it up. Oh, it's all right here by this lodestone, just waiting for me to come on back. Okay. I think I have enough thread now to make the axe, which means I can cut down the wood, which means I can cut down the cactus. Which means that we're in a good spot for next stream. Boom, 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 boom. That'll dump out the next bits I need. This goes there. You grind here. Mod drops. Delete. Adamant axe. Put this in the misc. Alright, we're ready for the next stream. Let's go here. All right. And that does it for me tonight. So, Umbral Sands are pretty brutal. Oh, I'm not going to lie. But we got enough of the stuff that we need to start making some headway next stream. I might do a little bit of these reputation quests in the meantime, so we just start fresh. But if you're watching on the old Twitch side, do not forget to drop a follow. It's the easiest and freest way to support the channel. If you're on YouTube, drop a like, hit subscribe, and click that notification bell to get alerts when I post content and go live here on YouTube as well. I'll be back on Thursday, because today's Tuesday, picking up kind of where we left off. But yeah, take care, everybody. Have a good one, and I will see you then. Bye.